We are live. Hi, it's
Night.
2026 officially. January 2nd, 2026.
Yeah.
Interview Alvin.
Luckily, we have a quite good momentum for market night right before the streaming started.
What happened?
Um, not only crypto but also stocks up a lot, pump a little after the stocks open market,
Let me see. I I just wake up.
but only a little, not so much.
It's a good
Oh,
start. I even dreamed about trading last night, but not me trading. It's my trading bot trading.
oh, nice. Oh, BTC is approaching 90K. Not so bad.
Oh, let's do our usual thing.
The option thing.
Da da da. Okay. But Alvin, how was the new year for you?
Uh, like usual, not Um, doesn't doesn't mean not so fun, but just like the last year, reunited with my friends, my old friends over 10 years. Always good. Yeah.
Okay. Anything fun or just chatting?
Um, chatting, playing funny games. There, 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 there are some games that we can only play with our close friends. Like, um, seems retarded, but I think it's very,
What are you
uh,
talking about? Now I want to know. Like like drinking game or what is it? Or is it like a video game?
yeah, kind of where we play a lot of games at that time, over 5 or 10.
Okay, okay. Sounds good. My new year is I already told you, right?
Yeah, party.
Dancing party.
Yeah, also good.
I mean, to be honest, I haven't partied for a really long time. And I even told my team, I'm like, tonight you should expect me to respond to you very, very quickly. Because I'm going to party and I plan for this party. And I even like train my like dancing moves for the party. I'm very serious.
Oh,
And I
nice.
was then I was like, oh, this is so fun. Because we went to a really, really big bank and usually that place it's not allowed like it's not for party, right? It's not a club. So the ceiling is really, really high. It's almost feel like you are partying inside a church, if you know what I mean. And it's
Yeah, it's
very
like a
grand.
limited version.
Yeah, and then you have like techno music and you have like several floors, right? First floor is the overall, and then the downstairs are more a bit like smaller, intimate, and very hot. Like, but then it's a smaller setting, and then you have a third floor, which was really fun.
Oh,
Anyways,
nice.
I hope everyone had a great New Year. Okay, at least I had, and unfortunately, I'm over 30, so after a whole night of partying. I feel so exhausted that the whole day I spent in my bed last
Oh, yeah.
yesterday. So
There are
tired.
many memes. There are many memes talking about this phenomenon. When we are only 20, when we after the party, we are still all good and can be the normal life. Get back to normal life. Um, right back. But when we are 30, everything
Yeah,
changes. Everything is
yeah,
changing.
and
So I
then
can
like
totally agree with you.
and then there was this guy. He was like chatting with me. I'm like, how old do you think I am? He was like, you're 22. I'm like, no. I'm like, you
Yeah.
are 25, but I am not 22.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah, I know. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I'm okay. I even saw a tweet yesterday. They said in New York City, people always behave like try to behave 10 years younger than what they actually are.
Okay, funny.
And I'm like, okay, maybe that's the truth. But it's more like mentality. You gotta have a little bit fun in your life.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a look at the pricing, right? Majority of volume concentrate on cost, which means like short term, January 30th January 9th, people are very bullish. Like at least like
Oh,
we see a floor of like 10, 100K or
100K to 105K.
yeah. So, but those things always change overnight, right? So you guys can only use it more for like, okay, this is today's people's emotions. Tomorrow, the professional trader they may feel differently about the market.
Yes.
And then what's the current price?
I
Holy,
don't know if I don't know if just my imagination. I can feel the all the trading volume of different options increase a lot compared to the previous one. You can see lots of pairs over 40 million,
mm,
but
but
we can
it's
only
not.
see like two or three
Yeah,
over this kind of number last week
true.
or yeah.
Yeah, I guess finally people come back to work.
Yeah, and also the tax issue, many people are talking about this. People tend to counting their tokens before the tax season. I don't
Mm.
know. I don't know if it's true, yeah, but somehow makes sense.
Oh yeah, business tax. Uh,
Yeah,
at the end, a lot of people want to do some landing boring and also like figure out the tax situation for next year.
yeah,
This remind me also myself for the tax. I
yeah,
haven't need to respond to my accountant.
yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. And also some signals from different aspects like the debt of America and also uh, some big KOLs back to market like Shaw, AI 16Z or something, and also like some
Well, what
redemptions
happened to
or
AI 16Z?
the founder Shaw back to
Oh,
back to the market again. Yeah,
oh, he sent a tweet, right? Something like that.
yeah, yeah, and also do a live stream.
But the
Just at
problem
the
is,
just at the same time we did like Wednesday or Tuesday. The same time Shaw is also streaming at the time. Yeah,
mm,
and the audience is all like over 1K. Yeah.
the, but the problem with AI 16Z, right? I'm just talking about how they what happened before is I think there was one time they increased their total supply by 20%.
Oh yeah,
If you
I
remember.
think no matter the project or show is still very sketchy. So, but can like perceive this as one of the phenomenon, one of the signals that the market maybe the momentum of market is getting back.
Mm. Or people want to come back and
Yeah, yeah. Though he's very short term.
yeah, I also published my article regarding like my 2026 outlook, and I talk about mainly three things. First is regarding DeFi, stablecoin. Second part is like AI, and third part is about the overall world. Alvin, did you read the new article about like from Vitalik? He talks about the balance of power.
Not yet. There are so many articles recently. I even built a
Yeah.
bot help me to absorb all the tweets every day. Yeah.
So okay, let me actually like present that because I
Everyone
agree.
is publishing their uh, reviews and uh, recap or like look forward to the 2026 something. Many,
Yeah,
many
I did
articles.
mine too. Guys, take a read. I try my best.
Oh, nice. Let me see.
Yeah, but basically he talks about like how the powers will be balanced by like tag, which which I agree. I wanted to like pull retweet on this.
Mm.
Mm. But unfortunately, like we will see some very big companies and big governments 2026. Look at how everybody is so excited about the upcoming IPO of SpaceX.
Yeah, there are like 5 to 6 big IPOs that everyone is looking for. Yeah,
Mm.
including SpaceX for sure. And that echoes one of the the alpha we talked previously. We are talking about uh like upside of the pre-IPO market. Speaking of like Jarcy and other solutions, if you buy the SpaceX like a month ago, uh, the return maybe 2 or 3x. Yes,
Mm, mm.
quite a
Did
lot
you use
compared to other.
Brazil? Mm,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I used it a long time ago, like
mm,
3 to 4 months, right after the launch. Yeah, I'm quite bullish about this narrative because
mm, mm,
can unleash lots of ingredients. Uh, also attracts some different players into the crypto space.
mm, mm.
Yeah.
I okay. So for this one, right? I've been thinking about this for not only thinking about this, but also uh a tokenized equity is one of the strategies that we have been focusing on. We will be focusing a lot on in 2026.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
and then we already built all the strategies for the existing, like the already existed IPO, the public stocks for the
Yeah.
Magnificent Seven. It's doing really steady and well. One thing I'm trying to figure out is how do we do the strategy on the pre-IPO stuffs. And but okay, this is just like thinking and also experimentation in progress. So guys, please don't take this as like a final answer, right? I'm just like putting my thoughts out there so that you know how I'm thinking about this. Essentially, for people who have access to SpaceX as like a traditional investor, or they already have their bag, uh, like we put that situation aside, right? And then we
Yeah.
just talk about how you as a retail user can get access to it. And for me personally, I think like one approach is you can think of what are all the other stocks that may give you the beta exposure or a similar price volatility exposure to SpaceX. But of course, whenever you use, even if you do pair trading or you try to like match the volatility, usually you will get a little bit even more volatility. Just think of like the relationship from silver to gold, right? So
Yeah.
whenever gold
The
go up and
commodities.
down, yeah, then the volatility of the silver will always be the variance will be of the silver price will always be higher.
Yeah.
So so for SpaceX, for example, I'm just telling for example, right? You can SpaceX represents the whole like space related industry. So you can think of okay, what are some
Yeah. The
other
same sector or others. Batteries.
yeah, like you can think of like so if SpaceX is the biggest bet of like US, right? Then what will be
Yeah.
who else is betting? Like what other biggest countries, for example, like China or Europe as a whole is betting on their space
Yeah. Just
sector,
like
right?
AI. Just like AI.
Just like AI, yeah. And then on the other side is like, so what are the raw materials or what are the industries that gonna support the development of the space uh, development, right? What maybe you can even come from like the basic infrastructure or or the or the system that gonna support the overall. Like I think like for those are all just simple questions or thinking process, you can basically like you enter in your AI system or you say, hey, I don't have access to SpaceX right now, like for the equity, right? For the stock. But I still want to bet on it. What's the best way
Yeah.
for me to do it? What are some other existing stocks I can already buy or utilize, right? Make
Yeah.
sure the price volatility will match with each other and also make sure and then you also actually I thought about like it if you are more risky you can say oh okay I'm okay to endure a little bit maybe 10% or 20% of volatility but then that just means like when the price swings up you should take profit right but when I say like when I do the strategies I always try to take a more delta neutral strategy. So there's no directional exposure. So that's why I want to make sure the underlying volatility of SpaceX versus the stocks, the baskets of stocks you are picking, share a similar volatility. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I, sorry, I talk about it so in such an abstract way. Hopefully, like people who understand what I'm talking about, like the philosophy here, get
Yeah.
the
Just like all coins, we may not like only bet on one of the stocks or coins in
mm,
one sector. We need to know like up to five to
mm,
ten competitors so that we
mm,
can uh, compare each of one like with different metrics. Yeah.
mm, mm, mm. And then Um,
Just like the perplex fever right now.
yeah, yeah,
After
yeah.
the lighter TV, we can not only like to uh look into not look into Ajax, but also variational or other competitors, Pacifica or something. Yeah,
Mm.
so many competitors right now.
I'm trying to think what should I say about Vertex, but
Oh, maybe just
uh,
we can speak from the TG of lighter.
I have no opinion.
Actually, the price still
Okay,
still still
you
at
talk. Okay, I'll let you go. You go.
oh yeah, I saw the price is
what
still at like
what happened
near
with
three.
Lighter? I didn't even pay attention to it.
Oh, there was a controversy about their distribution of airdrop, maybe to one of the market makers. But yeah, many people are arguing with it.
Yeah.
Like,
Uh,
yeah,
Okay, let me check. I'm checking on my phone. Okay, yes. But
some opinions from backpack circle. So there was a fight between lighter supporters and backpack. Yeah,
mm, mm, there's no centralized exchange listing except for Gate, right? Other things. Oh,
yeah.
and then let's
Because lighter list their coins just like the same way like Hyperliquid and Astro did. They initially list their tokens uh,
mm,
themselves as spots. I think
mm,
it's a quite good strategy. They don't want to pay any fees to central exchanges.
oh, and
So
they
it
have
makes
like
sense.
25% circulating. To be honest,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what do you
And
think?
maybe Justin Sun are also accumulating. I don't know.
I need to first of all, why I'm not commenting is because I haven't checked out their tokenomics, right? I don't know how they are going to add value to the token holders. I think Lighter itself as a perp dex business, especially with all their business integrations and collaborations with Robinhood, they are a success. They are going to be a successful business. But
Yeah,
what's unclear to me right now, right? Because I haven't read into their tokenomics, is how they're gonna attribute their revenue to the token holders. And before I figure out how that's going to be done, I I don't think I can give you a very objective comment, but I guess like maybe we can quickly research and did they publish their tokenomics? Let's see. Writer tokenomics.
yeah. We can quickly go through it.
But their investors will be printing. Okay, guys, their equity investors will be printing.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
But I don't know. I don't know what's the valuation of the last round. Oh,
I
1.5
found it. I
billion.
found it. Okay, this is
Uh,
this is right it, right?
actually, there was an interesting tweet talking about all
Yeah,
the effects right now. Their upside or
yeah. Can you
the
send it to me? Okay, let's see
value
the
of the
tokenomics.
points.
Did they already airdrop the 25% of the airdrop? So
Yes,
that's the
yes,
circulating one. Okay. Did you get
yeah,
any
yeah,
airdrop?
yeah, but not so much. I'm not a big fan of Lighter.
Then 224x higher inflation via. What does that mean? Okay. 25% ecosystem resort. Five. What the fuck? Look. Look at this, guys. Okay. Sounds good. Okay.
Oh,
No,
4 years vesting. Okay,
no, no. Everything
T
belongs to
plus
investors.
years. Okay.
Okay. Fine. What should I say? Um, okay. Do you want to keep reading? I mean, you can keep reading, but I'm just saying, their investor gonna print, guys. I don't know if you want to bet on their token unless they make it clear.
It's just like the room for now 3 billion is way smaller than we get a high FTV no upward market of other projects.
Hmm.
Why
I
it's very clear.
Oh, by the way, I also really like your Kwon guy's tweet. I
Yeah.
always
Oh,
I
this one
enjoy
is very
engaging
solid.
with him. Yeah, he is very
Yeah,
solid.
very solid.
He he always
Oh, he
analyze things.
follows you. Nice.
Yeah, because I talk about like tokenized equity strategies. I can feel like the things we take a look at are very very similar, but I really appreciate
Nice.
like he always share.
Yes,
He
yes.
always
Public
he
in
always
public.
share, yeah, in the public, like very clearly, which I know I need to share more, but my thing I feel like is like because I'm trying to open up my trading system as well as the risk management system to the retail users. So I need to be a little bit more cautious and responsible for what I can share in the public.
Yeah, I think he just like sort out some public data, useful information for his audience. I can see he's quite a small account, but with all the content. Yeah, and
But
it's
I know he has been
all
a lot of like delta neutral farmings.
yes, yes. Yes. He always do like this. He like this like have a year ago or even a year. And he's also a big Ethereum farmer. I think his strategy is very, very good. Always cares
Mm,
about the risk. Yeah, you can see like after Lighter launched their token, all the valuation of different projects down a lot, like from 3 to 4 billion to only 1 to 2 billion
mm,
right now. It's very
mhm,
clear. So maybe Meta right now is not perfect. Maybe it's pre-IPO stock market or prediction market or other things.
mm.
Or maybe the overlap of these three sectors. I don't
I am thinking what's the best way to evaluate projects? I think
know.
always comes back to fundamentals like the liquidity depths. And then another thing is most of the I guess the market making mechanism as well as the liquidation mechanism is kind of a black box to most of
Yeah,
the decks, and then how decentralized that is. I again hold the view that like the one who can be the most neutral, meaning like who is the least manipulated, will be favored by the by the big traders eventually, no matter like
yeah,
how they. I think like pricing competition is a very short term thing, right? You you can always rebate users. You can always say, "Oh, I allow you to trade with zero fees right now." But essentially, as a business, like everybody will kind of go to a agreed like market price for the pricing, and then you also have like VIP tiers for your users. So then the fundamental thing you compete on will be the liquidity depths, the API latency, because that matters a lot to the traders. And then third thing is like even if things are black box, you should show like you are continuously making progress on making it more transparent, make it more verifiable so that like users can trust you without trusting you. User can trust your technology. This is like the north star of PerpDex and like the direction. And I still, I still think, I still think type of liquid is good. I mean, this is,
yeah.
I think this is my, but I don't think
It
like
doesn't matter
all,
that
mm,
people always has their like
mm.
their loved one. I can
But
agree.
but for farming values, right? You should still take a look and see like which one you want to farm right now. I'm just talking about in the long run, what will people favor
Yes.
over other practices.
Yeah,
Uh,
farming is another thing. I think the
yeah.
most difficult one is like uh remarks and conversation from the team. It's not always aligned with principles.
Mm,
It's a
mm,
uh it's not it's always unpredictable. Like the team or the founder maybe they may not stick to their principles. Maybe not right before the TG or after TG. I think that's the most difficult one to
mm.
predict the valuation.
Consistency.
It's
I
just
think we
consistency.
we should have a platform where all the founders should stake their reputation.
Yeah, that's a hard one, but I think there maybe the aggregator information flow to aggregate all the information related to the founding team. I think it's important. We can see all the information about the team in one place.
Mm. Um, I think you can just look at the behaviors or like historical track records and compare it. That will take time, but I think that
Yeah, maybe I should build
probably
this.
will. Yeah, Alvin. I always said if you want to do this, I will support you. I will brainstorm with you because I think this is such a valuable thing.
Yeah,
And
for
it
sure.
and if this fits into your interest area, then you should definitely do it because nobody can
Yeah,
stop you from doing something that you truly love. This is how I really feel about Sprout. It's like
yeah.
even if you face so many challenging situations, I still don't give a fuck because this is like my genuine okay, this is a bit scary. Often, I just see people walking by behind you.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, but you should be. I think this could be viral.
Background
You
motion. Background
yeah,
motion.
like you. I remember there was a period of time on social media, and then people they literally they were straight in the public, and then a lot of people are gonna enjoy like what's happening in the background.
Yeah, it's not an issue because I'm speaking English, so they may
Yeah.
ignore me. They just ignore me. Oh, I saw a good tweet
Okay.
from Dovi
Oh, you
22.
you send it to me. Today is English.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can translate is this into English.
Yeah. I only
Show
publish the
show
sentence.
translation. Okay.
If find a play you can play the best and keep doing it.
Mm. Have you figured out what's your strengths?
Ah, dive into the the core connection between people.
Okay.
I think it's very difficult for most people.
What's very difficult about that part? I want to know.
Uh, and back to the friend tech friend tech time. I I'm I think I was good at like detecting some changes between the KOLs and projects, how they move, how how they s- how they spoke with other people, and maybe actually alpha all these conversations. But if many people that only watch Chinese accounts every day, they may not uh, realize what's the core value of it if something changes. So I think that's one of my biggest strengths. Why I can provide so much information about English Circle at a time. Yeah, because I'm
Mm.
the first batch of the active players on fintech in Chinese market.
I I wasn't there, but I guess I was okay. Little story is like when I was building. Should I say this? Okay, maybe I shouldn't say this. Okay, I can. I think I can say it. So, but this is not relevant, right? Like for I joined crypto pretty late. First of all, second is like when I was just started to build Sprout, right, which was 2024 August or September, and then I was asked for a recommendation for for my technical co-founder, and one of my friends said, "Oh, you should talk to Racer." So I actually like I
Oh
chatted with him
yeah.
on Telegram. Yeah, I chatted with him on Telegram. I was like, "Do you want to build something together with me?" He is actually interested, but unfortunately, he still have a lot of things he needs to figure out. um,
Yeah. It was a sad story
yeah,
actually.
this is a story, right? But I'm just giving you guys some information. So I think like many people can be very great builders, and I do believe like okay, this is also what I said at my year end article, which is I think intelligence is gonna be so commoditized, meaning you can already see like smart people when they talk about things or uh like the thoughts share the thoughts about the world, almost always it's like very similar to each other. So that means
Yeah.
like it's not that, to be honest, it's not that valuable, or it's not going to be the edge you're gonna play, even if you're smart. Like if you go to, and then there's a point I specifically talk about it. This is my year end
Yeah.
article. Okay, is, oh, where did I put it? Oh, so originally this subtitle is almost like the gap between the elite groups or smart groups will be even wider, because the output is will be very similar. Like especially like when you say, oh, the if the current AI system's IQ is 108, 50, or 200 or 300, right? Then the marginal increase or the marginal difference of the output that going to be generated from the system will be very, very small. So we're gonna all derive to the same fucking conclusion about humanity, about the economics, about AI, right? How the industry gonna be going. But what will actually make a difference will be the outcome, because then it will be super dependent on people's personal preference or ethos value, as well as like how they treat their life, how they do their experiment, right? Whether they are emotionally stable or not. You guys
Yeah.
know a lot of founders, they are not emotionally stable, right?
Yes. Oh, there was a also a post talking about the changes of the, I don't know how to say, 外貌.
Why Mao? Oh, what do you mean?
Appearance. Oh, the tweet is talking about the changes of the founder, of the changes of the appearance of a founder. We can
Oh,
tell from this about his attitude toward the work or how to balance his or her life. If the founder can get fat like very fast, um, with a short period of time, maybe he can, maybe they can manage their business well.
oh,
I,
you are
I
talking about. I remember people are talking about SBF, right? Specifically.
it's just I somehow agree with this to some extent.
Mm, I but you should also remember that a lot of founders, they are constantly traveling and under a lot of pressure, so it's hard for them
Yeah,
to get
maybe yeah,
into.
pressure may be one of the reasons they get fat. But I think maybe maybe that's not an excuse. Um,
Think
yeah,
about Elon
but
Musk.
yeah, the tweet is just saying difference between Elon Musk and SPF, because we know
Mm,
that Elon Musk can manage his body shape very well, even running so many giant companies.
mm.
Yeah, maybe that's why many people respect him.
I feel like I think you can. So if you take a look at the person's energy, that may be a more accurate, like it's almost like the aura, right? And I judge this. I judge people by their aura all the time. Whenever I met someone the first time, or they are continue to be my friend, I will do a quick, very, very quick vibe check. Even though I don't think it's like nine, I don't think it you can use it all the time, but 95% is kind of accurate. It's basically like, do they give you a positive energy? And by the way, it
Oh,
also depends
yeah.
on what kind of people you are. Because the thing is that if you are a negative energy person, you will only be attracting the negative. I'm not saying this
Yeah.
as a judgment thing, because I think if you want to be a villain, be the best one. This is what I always say, right? Like
It's like the big ones in Marvel or
yeah, because that's your natural talent and that's your toolkit, and
yeah,
you simply can change it. But anyways, why I want to mention about this is I think like we really need to focus on outputs, meaning like what you're gonna do with your life. If you
yeah,
only think about like you thinking about things or talking about things make you look very smart, right? And it used to be the case, but I'm telling you, by 2026 or 2027, it's not going to be, and it's gonna
Yeah.
show more difference. You're gonna see more difference between the people who only talk about it versus the people who actually actioning upon their thoughts every single fucking day. uh yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like my prediction. And then I also talk about like how we should use like micro data, how it's kind of like give people the hallucination, um or we should not just take it on the surface level. We should like do our deep research. I talk about globalization and trust becoming the binding asset. I think like, which underlying, this is why like I want to bring up Vitalik's article, The Balance of
Yeah.
Power.
I'm also looking this. Yeah.
Yeah, because I also talk about this like, I think economy, there's shifts, right? And then we will have like high trust system and the low trust system. But unfortunately, I do think there will be super companies and super communities no matter what, whether we want it or not. And that will be the 2026 world. Long term, we're gonna see more of a balance of power. But this is the prediction I made is for 2026, right? So I think 2026, 2027, we will see some like big conglomerates and like super communities, super
Oh,
individuals.
yeah.
Mm.
The one super communities I also mentioned this maybe yesterday in yesterday's tweet because there are so many topics, so many communities built on top of specified topic.
What super community are you talking about?
Ah, see the context, or maybe the comment,
Mm.
or maybe the tweet from Super Mom.
We will build our own super community, okay? But we
Yeah,
will
for
be
sure.
like
Oh,
Mm.
uh, oh,
Did you find it?
yeah, I found.
Yeah.
Because after the vibe coding broke out, everyone is trying to build their own tool and products. So maybe there would be much more communities around all these new products uh, in the coming years. Everyone can everyone can try to be a founder or builder to some extent.
I mean, we can already see that. And mm, if you're working really hard to build products in a super individual community, oh, mm, sorry. I think I'm just having some allergy reactions so heavily. Mm, I I do think people who help each other will continue to help each other, and we united as a group. And people who are villains, they will pretend they will be working with each other, but essentially they will like try to eat each other. And then you fight on at the top. It's like you have like different religions or 武当教派，你知道吗？
I know, I know.
How to say that in English? Like when
Well,
you
uh,
Owen knows what I'm talking about.
I know.
While responsible for making money, you pay attention to, yeah.
Sect or school. Oh,
Yeah, but
martial system, right?
yeah.
It's a martial system.
Yeah, but as I continue to repeat again and again. I truly believe everyone has their own natural talent and strengths. So it's your own responsibility to team up with people that you think, first of all, align with your core ethos, and second, gonna complement your skill set. And by working together in a very trusting way and binding way, you can accumulate and achieve the best results, intertwine results together. That's super community. And this is like me and Alvin is a very good example, right? We are also teaming up on our live stream because we believe joint force will be stronger than like we do it individually. Well,
Okay.
I am okay. It's just allergy is like
Yeah, I can totally feel it, but I'm good
yeah,
today.
you're good. I am.
Yeah.
I am. I am like starting to have the reaction. Okay, let's continue to discuss about the market. What else is on the market? I'm just scrolling through my timeline. Da, da, da. I see so many people. Okay, so this morning when I was like just waking up, I saw one person posted about Holy Market, and then I need to figure out like where that post is. But basically, it talks about the latency of the poly market, or like I guess like when people are trying to use poly market's order book, there's always a lot of mistakes, and even if like they
Yeah.
query from the API, right, the results are
Yeah.
not always very
Actually, I think the
reliable.
experience quite sucks. That's why I think many people who wanna try to draw farming will get wrecked. Most of the people, it's totally different uh from we use uh prep decks.
Mm. I mean, we are experimenting with some like poly market strategies, but we haven't put that into production. Given that, so I will keep you guys updated. Um, but I mean, as I said in the very beginning of my article, you cannot prevent people from gambling, but people's attention will be more segmented for sure.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
the attention of Euphoria increases a lot these days. I don't know why. All of
Flory,
a sudden,
what is it?
Euphoria, one of the trading apps on Mega, you can
Really?
easily like open option on it, like just
Mm-mm.
click by clicking on the screen, just like
Oh,
we're
the
playing a
option.
game.
Mm. Real comment is not worth it. But okay.
Yeah, it's an innovative idea, though I think many players will get wrecked again. But yeah, it's successful that attracts many attention from the market. It's a good thing.
Guys, I know you guys loved gambling. I even sent a post about the 6, 7 different casinos, different kind of casinos in crypto. And I know you're gonna think I'm very like not stubborn, but like why do I repeat to say this? But but please understand the mechanisms of those different casinos and then take care of yourself financially. Okay. Today is the new year, so I want everybody to be very happy. Um, and then it's only like by patience and clarity you are able to like compound your wealth in the long run. And it's actually I think many and I do think the long term mentality is not like a 100% positive correlation between intelligence because you see also those people who are super intelligent, right? But they will also fall into the trap of short term value. That's why for some of the founders, you know they are very smart, they know how to execute, but they will just like trick you. And I do think that's a little bit like short term value because if your reputation gonna matter so much in the future over your lifetime, why are you like destroying it in that way?
A complicated issue.
But
Uh,
let's see. Da da da. Um, yeah, and then there's also people who are trying to like complain about the Polymarket's order book latency report.
I
I'm
also don't
mm.
like the experience because we need to switch between VPNs and start the
What are
browser.
you doing on
Every time
Polymarket?
I
Mm.
oh, just like I said, I play lots of FTV games.
And are you still winning?
Yeah, actually it's very easy during the bear market because I bet on many like 3 billion no, 4 billion no.
Mm. Basically, like betting on the cap.
It's
So
it's
this is just
it's
like
much
a
easier than other bets. Oh, from Be Happy, I know this post. I saved to my database.
mm.
It's a good one.
So basically, it talks about the server latency.
Yeah, actually
Yeah.
many people are building the aggregator between different British markets right now. I think yeah, it's a good initiative.
This is huge as latency. But also this is dependent on where they test, right? Where they deploy their server to call their API. Like
Yeah,
I know a lot of traders and even when we are building our internal strategies, we will optimize the locations. Say when we deploy it into like AWS servers, right? We will try different regions to figure out which one works best for different protocols. Because for each of the protocol, they will also deploy either like a set of uh, APIs or servers across like the globe. But for some smaller protocols, maybe they want to save on the cost, so they will just like deploy one or two. But usually for trading platforms, they majority they will choose at least Tokyo, and then they will deploy another set of server maybe in Europe, so that like globally they have a good coverage. And that's also dependent on like with whether they deploy a small router. So whenever they receive an API call request from different systems, right? They will the API the function will determine where that API is coming from. Is it coming from like US? Is it coming from China? Is it coming from Japan, or is it coming from somewhere else? And they redirect all those API calls to the servers accordingly based on the physical distance. That's like how the server cost works and how like you deal with user latency from a B2B perspective.
mhm, yeah,
Mm. But I guess like this is only useful for people who are using scripts and their own like trading bot to build strategies on top of no matter like centralized exchange or prediction markets.
yeah.
Mm,
I think this difficulty we can only know why this is so difficult after we build our trading system by ourselves. Yeah,
mm, mm,
we will
mm,
encounter many kinds of problems
mm,
when
mm,
doing this.
mm, mm. I mean, continue to explore, Alvin. Ah. Okay. What else? I mean, as everybody can see, right? Alvin and I, we are not well prepared for today's live stream. Not because I mean, is it because we're lazy? No, it's just because it's a new year.
Yeah,
So so in New Year, you see like also the all the activities on the timeline died down too. So that's why.
yeah,
But I feel like you guys should also start to bet like your favorite KOLs. I just imagine, right? Mm, and I heard a couple of my friends will be building on top of this, which is like reputation, as well as like staked incentives for KOLs. Um, Kaito did this by like assigning yaps, but I feel like there will be 2026 there will be new mechanisms coming up to assess accurately or to see how people actually will be voting.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh,
And they
uh,
need to
mm,
rethink about all the mechanisms behind the current or something.
yeah,
But
yeah, like mm,
I think the VC leaderboard is still very useful
VC
and very
leader.
straightforward. Yeah, VC
Mm,
leaderboard.
mm.
And other sectors like AI or DeFi or something also
VC
very
leader.
useful.
Where is it? Okay, let's
It's
see.
one of the sectors I mentioned a lot because they, 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 they were very alpha between the conversation from VC or PKLs behind all these VCs to the fly, XFTZ, barrier, altcoin.
This is based on what? Like their mindshare on the timeline, or what is it? Oh,
Yeah,
creator mindshare. Mm.
the same mechanism. Oh, there's an exchange leaderboard right now. I,
Where is it?
I,
Oh, exchange leaderboard.
quite interesting. Yeah, we can see that in the past 3 months, Dragonfly is still the top. Like they account for 25% of all the VC space. Quite
Mm.
amazing. And the second one
Mm.
is XMV and Moonrock Multicoin. It's HSTZ. Yeah.
Mm. I mean, to be honest, Hasib is really good at like capturing people's attention.
Yes,
This is
for sure.
this
For sure.
undoubtedly true, right? And
He's very
and no matter
talkative.
mm, no matter how people comment about like or how people hate or love his
Yeah.
comments, he's just good at like directing people's attention and capturing it in such a controversial way so that there will be so many people arguing with him. This is a skill set and it's a hard it's
Oh,
a difficult skill set. Mm.
actually, the fourth one is quite interesting. He's also if Maxi built a he vibe coded all the like Ethereum related metrics dashboard himself,
Mm.
and he's the founder of Hash.
Oh, so yes.
Yeah, I reposted many of his tweets previously.
Hashed is such a interesting VC in South Korea because they they lost a lot of money, right, during the
uh yeah,
last
yeah,
several cycles, but they are always able to raise more money from the Korean market or globally. So I would say like respect, okay? Because it's the only
yes,
word I would say.
yes.
Respect. Why? You just like see how they come back all the time. They always raise more money. They lose a lot of money and they went down a bit and then they come back.
Yeah, there's superpower. Um, like the Ethereum dashboard I mentioned just now, the founder published when founder published, it suddenly gets the daily top one title dashboard at a day. Yeah, actually a lot of attention. And he say, oh, though his cost of ETH like only lower than 100, but he's still very bullish on it. It's very encouraging.
Did Tom Lee say more things? I think he gonna have his investor calls very very soon, right?
Yeah,
Now
and
since
also
we're talking about
the
Ethereum.
the board meeting in 2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We will see. I
Yeah, we
mean,
will see.
I in the long run, I'm bullish on Bitcoin, Ethereum, gold. Right, I said this already in my article, in my like articles like 3 weeks, 2 weeks ago. But I'm just talking about like a super long run thing. And again, I still don't know like how 2026 is gonna behave the crypto market. We I believe we're gonna see a lot of volatility. And I'm not someone who can say, oh, we're gonna see like what kind of price range for Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's more like if you want a DCA, I think right now is not a bad time. It's actually a good time, right?
Yeah,
Then
actually, we say this like 1 month ago. I think the time frame could be 2 or 3 months. if maybe we're up to 6 months, but it's quite okay
Yeah.
to get into the market right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have been like buying things. Okay, guys, this I can say very confidently. Like, okay, I've been doing my thing. If you guys want to trust it, you can trust it. I know so many people want to talk about like metals. They want to talk about other things. I mean, I have a general view, but I'm not the expert on trading those like commodities or energy or metals.
Same
I
here.
can
Yeah.
I can I have a view. I'm just saying like I don't know if this view can help you to profit. And I certainly wouldn't pretend that okay, I'm the expert on that. It's just more like when you want to take different things into consideration, you need to understand all those different markets and how they intertwine with each other. But you need to do your own judgment on people who is actually betting with their own bag or people who are just like giving you a very light comment and they just like trying to get the attention. Those two things are very very different. Okay, so uh yeah, those are yeah, there are a lot of people like we follow Twitter. And there's AI
Um,
oh, I want to see AI agent leaderboard.
yeah, yeah. Actually, uh, also many people talking about the, the cap tweet of virtual. I still very like what they're shipping from AI agent for the current robotics narrative.
Mm-mm.
AI ChatGPT still accounts for 70%. Crazy. 7 days.
I hope some big Web2 AI companies gonna come into the crypto market and say, "Hey, we developed this. Fuck you guys." Like in 2026. I think it will happen, but I don't know when that moment will be happening. And when that kind of competition starts, it will be interesting. But the truth is, they don't have strong incentive to come into crypto because AI itself, they have much more capital attention. They have much more VC attention. They don't need to like use crypto to raise money anymore. They already have people like good builders already have like so much money to capture from the AI sector itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just simply don't have the incentive, guys.
Well,
Uh, what can we say? Um, but what are they doing with the crypto robotic stuffs? I mean, I just chatted with a machine learning engineer who are working on like machine learning PhD on like robotics. But I still think like it's early in the sense that like either like people are still trying to generate or simulate a lot of data or they they are still doing a lot of experiment to figure out like how to have like more robotics data. I remember like 2 years ago, I saw a tweet. Uh, Basically, it's someone who used to be a game designer or a game builder. He built a physical like table, but he attached like six different legs onto that table, and then he used the game design as well as like the data that could be generated within a game to train the six different legs of that table. And essentially, that table with the six different legs can climb onto any single
wow,
surfaces. And
amazing.
I think that's like such a creative way to think about it. And this makes me think like if any of the game designers, right, they are it's such a natural way for them to work on robotics companies because they are already simulating a lot of those motions in when they are developing the game, right? And then because of their expertise or experience, they can better simulate the data than anyone else. So I do believe that that's a potential like opportunity for the gaming development companies. It's like work on intersection between gaming and robotics, and then you utilize their system for specialized purpose robots. Mm,
Yeah. I'm
yeah.
still very looking forward. about this? Yeah, actually, the leaderboard. I'm very familiar with the all the members on the leaderboard. Sammy, Entrepreneur, yeah, Chen Young,
Okay.
yeah, Passive again. Made the research.
If they have a KOL, oh, not KOL, they in the future that we should. What kind of leaderboard should we get on? We should get on the Guardians leaderboard. Like true
Actually,
information.
I once got listed on the top 10 CT leaderboard. Uh, in short of period of time.
Yeah. Good job. Continue to climb the leaderboard. All of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's enough sharing for today, guys. Um, but we will come back like definitely next week. And I think like next week, I already told all my team members, right? I would like we need to get back to the full speed of everything, uh, and work really hard in 2026. Alvin, what are you thinking? What are you going to do next week?
Yes. Oh, I will go to Chiang Mai with my friends for 5 days.
Oh,
Maybe
Team
do
I.
some, yeah,
Mm.
maybe do some brainstorming. Yeah, just change the place to get out of the cold weather here.
Yeah, it's so okay. I gotta complain for 1 minute, right? I don't know what's going on with my heat. Basically, 2 days ago, I started to realize, okay, the heat in my bedroom is not working. So constantly, I feel very cold when I wake up at midnight. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then today, finally, I'm like, okay, I gotta call my doorman. Like the handyman gonna come in, and the handyman called me, called the like they called up like 9 or 10, 9 a.m. And I was like, okay, can you come later, like 12 p.m. I have something. So finally, they're gonna fix my heat. It's just so cold.
Yeah. So,
I almost want to sleep in my living room.
yes. It's very comfortable to like just instead of I'm just in the bed. It's very cozy.
Yeah, but anyways, guys, stay warm. I probably today I will do more work because okay, Alvin, this is what I want to tell you. We finally deployed our trading system last night, and
Oh,
then
true.
internal team we already put money, and we already see it's earning money like consistently. So I think like maybe next week or early next week I can show you guys because the AI trading bot basically like after we run it last night, um when we have been running it for several weeks, but last night is like officially we deploy into the production environment to let it run independently without interruption. And then last night, like 12 hours, it makes around 25 trades, and it already made zero point 0.3 or 0.4% on the overall position.
Oh, so crazy. It's like a return of it's like a return like 1 month from a normal fund.
Yeah, and then we also have the equity value, right? Over time, so I can show you guys. And then the trading bot will continues like send me push notification in Slack because we did the
Oh,
integration.
nice, nice,
So I will run
awesome.
it for maybe another month and then show you guys. But I am so bullish because I even dreamed about it, and in the dream it's up a lot. I'm like, okay, this is such a good sign.
Oh yeah. Oh, very
uh,
looking for it.
yeah, but anyways, thank you guys for being with us today. We wish you
Yeah,
guys a very happy new year and do your new year resolution. By the way, I haven't done my new year resolution list yet.
me
Would
too.
would you would you publish it, Alvin?
Yes, after my
Team my trip.
I will do a simple review of 225 first, then and build a resolution list right after that.
Did you do your resolution list last year?
Maybe not. I actually I'm not a person uh good at doing this in the past. I should
Me.
do. I should do. To be a systematic guy in a new year.
Yes. Yes. I don't remember if I posted one. I'm also not very systematic in terms of like those things because I would just do it, right? But
Yeah, me too.
good idea. Okay. See you guys next week. Ciao ciao.
Yeah.